So one of the other things you can do with Kart is look at synchronizing data updates. And so our use case here, I come from Coordinates. We build a data publishing and data management platform. And part of what we do is help organizations who publish data get it out to people who need to work with it. And help them get on with their jobs, which usually isn't trying to find data and muck around getting it. So as I said, Kart is version control from geospatial data. And we can trivially move through data history. And the idea is that we can share that stuff with other organizations. And so maybe you get an email every month from your data supplier, and it says, here's the latest data. And you're meant to load this into your system and work with it. This is not uncommon, right? And inside the zip file is a shapefile. And you get a shapefile, you get one of these every month. And you're kind of diligent, but you want to know what changed since last time. Oops. Yeah, that's right. What's changed since last time? And did they accidentally delete half of it? Did they add new attributes to their tables? Who really knows? We don't really know from just the shapefile. And so how could Kart help you with this? So we have this thing, we looked at importing data before. And so we can import data, remember, from lots of different formats, but in this case from our shapefile. And we can replace it into our data set. And so we can add a new commit to our history. And Kart will figure out exactly what has changed since last time. So over time, we can build up this history, which we can see through like a log of, here's June's data, here's May's data, here's April's and March's and February, and this is where they figured out they made a mistake and they sent me some more data. And so we can go back in time through these histories. And if you decide that the version is bad, is no good, you can trivially switch back to what you had before and get on with your day. Your supplier never needs to know that you're working with Kart. They just keep sending you the emails every month, and you're just super organized. Kart can also help with publishing data. So we can do things like add tags to data, where we say this particular commit, and so that's a particular set of changes across potentially multiple data sets, has this big, long letter number code thing. And that refers to that data and only that data. But we could have nicer names than that, right? We could have like 2023, July, like the good stuff. And so we can add these tags, and we can add these useful labels, and we can add messages as well. And again, that's preserved through history, and the people downstream from us can use it. And so your clients can fetch data from their awesome publisher, and it doesn't matter if their network falls over in the middle. They don't have to like call APIs again and again and page through data, fight WFS, whatever. They'll get it all reliably every time. If it breaks, they just run it again. They'll always get it. It's not a problem. And when they check out that tag that we set, they get exactly that data. And they can easily review what you've changed. We just saw that before. And if they find a problem, they can switch back to the previous version. They can switch forward. They can figure out what's going on. They haven't like hosed their database because they've brought in some bad data. And so it makes it easy for them to do it. This network transfer is really efficient. It only transfers what's changed since last time. So if you have a really big data set, it's not going to, they'd have to download it over and over again. Just fetches a little bit. It's really fast.